very special sense of humor he has that often creeps up on you. You can't, you didn't detect it, and there it is, and it's really funny.
He's just fun, you know. What else has he done? He's just, I mean, I believed everything he said for 12 years, which is probably not a good idea.
I was always amazed that he could be sitting with presidents and mayors and kings and queens, and I look down and he's still buying his socks from the Bronx.
When Arthur came to Teachers College, I guess what was in his mind was the power that he would have to help transform not just this institution, but to transform American education. I would guess that when Arthur came here, although he has written that he was scared silly, he has written places that as he looked down from above TC and looked at it, he thought to himself, oh my God. I'm sure that what he really thought was that he was going to be able to, and he would help transform American education. Not transform an institution. I think much more he would have seen, if I know Arthur, and I think I do, though who in the world knows what goes through anyone else's mind. But I would bet that when Arthur Levine came to Teachers College, Arthur Levine was thinking not about moving departments around. Now, I know that things happened institutionally, inter-institutionally, but I'm sure that what he was thinking of was reforming American education. And if he leaves here thinking about the matter of equity, I'm sure he came here thinking about the matter of equity. Maybe the word hadn't loomed yet, but I believe that Arthur has always been a reformer. I believe that Arthur has always thought in terms of making the world a better place. And I think it was this opportunity that was going through his mind.
When I met Arthur, I felt that we knew what the problems were at the school, those of us who were on the board. And I felt we really needed somebody young with a lot of vitality and energy and a vision for the future. What he's done is give the community a sense of itself where we all work together. But in those years, and I don't think on other campuses either, that wasn't the norm. And change for many people is very, very difficult. And the organization was remarkable. And through it all, there were different problems that would come up. And Arthur would say something to me. I'll never forget these breakfasts. And I would think, oh, Lord. And then he'd look at me and he'd say, just kidding, didn't he? Arthur has shown us what needs help and how we can help. And I think in many ways, and I think he's been superb at that. He's made the trustees really feel they can make a difference. And I think that's been one of his greatest strengths.
Well, my first impression of him was the same as my current impression of him. That is, I think you see Arthur as he is from the moment you meet him, and every time you see him, it's the same very pleasant, wonderful experience. There is this, you immediately sense from his physical appearance that this is someone who you're just going to really like being with, because there's a casualness, there's a kind of joyousness about his physical presentation that makes you feel immediately, warm and comfortable and relaxed with him. Is a very serious man underneath this, and a very wise person, and somebody who has absorbed a lot of knowledge and information. And I'm thinking now really about education and teaching, and I'm sure it's true in many other areas of knowledge as well. But then on top of that, he's done what any wise person does, which is to reflect on it and to come to his own judgments. So you feel very much in the presence of someone that has the information, has the knowledge, and has really reflected on it, and you want to know what that is. I mean, you want to know what his judgments are, you want to know what he knows, and so you're immediately engaged. There's not any sense of posturing or pretending to have knowledge that he doesn't.
The author brought to Teachers College a sense that teachers could be the motivators, they could be the engine that determines what a young person's going to do for the rest of their lives. And the excitement that the author brought to my community, fortunately, can ripple out to other communities, so that when we think about national defense, when we think about patriotism, you think about education as well. Well, in order, Arthur, for you to be good, you're going to have to make certain that your battery is charged and that there's fuel in the tank. And that's why you have to come home from time to time, so that you can continue to share with the country the things that you shared with us here in New York.
I just wanted to say thank you for your leadership and for your vision of hope that you gave to all of us, and for consistently reminding us that there's a whole world that you left up to us to save and inspired us to try to do. Thank you so much, and we'll miss you.